seeing if we're live. It looks like we're live. So this is random, like even the stream and even the drive. Got Joe Hanvey over here driving. He's not going to be able to do much except just say hey and wave.
How's it going?
I'm going to have to open the chat.
We could probably do this.
Yeah, I got this thing.
I'm fine with that.
Well, I don't know if we can. I don't know. I'll do this. Whoa.
Turn right onto North Central
I don't
Boulevard.
think we can drive, or they'll like pull us over for having those on.
Really?
And driving. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's totally weird. All right, so I got one person watching, and so I'm gonna need some feedback from people from the get-go before Joe and I even like begin to communicate and speak. I'm wearing a DJI mic, and I want to know if you can hear me at all, or if I sound extremely low, because I can boost the gain on me or Joe. We're at +4 right now. Anyway, Joe and I came out to the International Truth Expo 2025. Carol with the K put it on. There were amazing truth seekers at this venue. Are we about to drive right past it?
Yep.
In 1 mile.
We're leaving a day early. All right. Too Late I Won is a friend that I went to school with growing up. So if the audio could be better, I'm gonna stop speaking because I'm at like normal volume. I'm gonna let Joe say a little thing about, I don't know, anything he wants about the event, and see if you can hear him as well. So let me know what's up with his audio.
Yeah, we had a really good time at the event. It's kind of a little bit disappointing we have to leave a day early because really wanted to hear a few of the speakers tomorrow. Really, I wanted to hear all the speakers, but every speaker was good. I learned a lot, and looking forward to the next one.
All right, now as a sound check for Joe, are we both even? Do we sound like we're far away? Or does it sound like a great like stream where you can understand what we're saying? Three people are in. Yay. Okay, both loud and clear. Excellent. So
at the next light, turn right.
There is, okay, so it started on Friday. And actually, you know what? Let me pull up the event page. I'll share the screen on it, and then you can see what's up. International Truth Expo 2025. I'll share this page and talk about it a tiny bit. So give me just a second. Screen, window, share, accept.
At the light, turn right onto Rickles Road. Then take the first left for I-10 East.
Show on stream. Here we go. I'm going to drop myself. Just a second. We were just going down the road, like in the desert. So this is Arizona, mind you. And I guess I should start from like the beginning, because this might be a kind of a fun stream, pass some time. I did not think I was going to be able to make it to this conference because I just went to TruthorCon because it was so in my backyard, you know, the Dallas area, and Witsit was there, and Weiss was there, and some other legends. I got to meet Hibbler in person and Flat Earth Millionaire in person, and then a few friends from Discord, which was really cool to meet for the first time in person. I mean, a lot of this stuff with the seeking truth, you know, it's like you got a lot of naysayers. You got people saying, why are you doing that? Or you can't do that. Or how dare you, question the science or the authorities. And for me, I think the truth is powerful. It's more powerful than I think people realize. And seeking it does set you free, and it can help you like skirt around deceptions and darkness and inversions and tricks and lies that are actually in place to imprison the mind and imprison the spirit. So coming to these events is important to me, but honestly, nothing is as important as having a relationship with the Messiah. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, here we go, Ron Boston Bear is going to preach. But no, it's not really about that. It's like my relationship with Jesus that started 15 years ago changed the trajectory of my entire human experience, my life. And honestly, I believe it changed the trajectory of my eternity, which is kind of interesting and wild. But going to the Truth Expo was great. Got to meet Jake, Jeremiah Skiba for the first time, and his wife. I serve the One I Am. I met him and his beautiful family. A lot of people there were great, but Dr. Law popped in. Hey, brother, good to see you live streaming. Oh, quick warning: we're leaving Quartzsite. No,
Quartzsite.
okay, listen to this. Quartzsite. Try like to flow with that. It's like hard. Quartzsite, Arizona, real small place. Everything was just right there. Heading into the desert. If this live stream just stops, it's because we lost service. I'm tethering from my phone, so I'm gonna try to speed it up. Hanging with people, being in a relationship, like a friendship, in proximity with another person that's seeking the truth in all things, looking them in the eyes and saying, let's figure this thing out, man. We're brothers and sisters in this fight. And you guys also give me feedback if now the road noise is like, I can't hear JT anymore. I'll boost up our gain. But I'm trying to tell you, this trip wasn't supposed to happen for me because I got an 8-month-old and I'm mostly into taking care of my family. That's like the number one thing behind serving the Messiah. And I just kind of randomly shot Joe a message and was like, are you going? You know, like, how are you getting there or what's up? And he said, I'm driving. And I kind of looked at the route and it was coming right by where I'm at. And the opportunity arose quickly. Front seat was available. You know, he had a 2-bedroom VRBO, and just like, dude, you can crash here. It'd be great. So I was able to find childcare and head out on the trip. Which I'll let you tell this part. Like, you left your house and you drove overnight.
Yeah, I like driving at night because the interstates are just much better at nighttime. And if you go through road construction zones, there's not a lot of traffic, so you get through those quickly. And I made really good time to JT's house, and on the way, I like listening to the scriptures on long trips, or listening to things about apologetics for the scriptures. So that's what I did. I just listened to the Gospels the whole way and pulled up right as the Gospels were finishing.
It's so cool. I'm trying to turn off noise cancellation real quick because they said it sounds digitally. Let's go to the top real quick. We'll pause. Sounds great, both loud and clear. Hey, brother, good to see you. That's from Dr. Law. Seeing how Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life makes it important enough for you to talk about. That's gotta be XRP. And we hear you. And then, hey, Joe from Dr. Law. I'm on the road too.
How's it going?
Yeah, audio's good. Video is digitally jumpy. Yeah, this thing may just, but the whole trip was fun. We weren't necessarily going to leave until like 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning, but we just felt great. You know, got cleaned up, packed everything up. I got some coffee I'll drink in a minute, and we're heading out on. It says we have 17 hours and 41 minutes to go 1,290 miles back to my place. Say hey to the family. This will be better because we'll arrive while they're all like awake, rather than if we left super early in the morning, it'd be like 11 at night or midnight, and then they'd be all asleep. That's kind of a bummer. So let me show you this real quick before the stream drops. Show that. Yeah, long road ahead. I never did turn off sound noise cancellation. It's kind of hard to. Wait, there's one of them. Say something.
Moving.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Say something loud.
We're just driving down the 10. I learned that it's called the 10 and not I-10.
The 10. Yeah. Joe still has noise cancellation on. Mine's off. So I don't know if I'm coming through less digitally. Okay. Got a BXRP says noise cancel is off. It's off for me on the settings, and Joe's still going. So is he digitally and I'm clear, or do you hear more road noise? While you're answering, I guess Joe, say something, anything for just a second.
We're passing Wickenburg and Prescott on I-20 East.
All right, we're waiting for feedback on audio. Gotta BXRP says the two things I hate missing: the hour with Joe Hamby and karaoke at the fire pits. Yeah, neither is digitally bad audio. Okay, so mine's no noise cancellation. His is still on. I don't even know if I could turn his off, but yeah, the fire pit scene was super cool. You got to
that
just
was real chill.
react. I mean, interact with different people. The fire was just warm enough. The air was cool, and I just liked the vibe. I mean, I hung out a lot with FE Nation this time, and Tony Coriolis, and I chilled. Oh, I can show you pictures. Let me do that. Just give me a second. I'm gonna set this up. I guess if you want to tell them about your presentation, or maybe the sky observations and what you enjoyed about bringing your equipment to Arizona. Really, anything you want to talk about? Because I'm going to pull up some pictures.
Yeah, I brought my telescope, my 80 millimeter triplet refractor, down here with us, and I set it up the first night. It's the first time I've ever traveled with it, so and it's been a while because at my house I have it set up and I have marks where I can just take it and sit it out on the marks, and it's pointing in the right direction. It's already level. All I have to do is just do a slight altitude and azimuth adjustment to get it polar aligned. But when I disassemble the whole thing and then have to put it back together, things can go wrong. It gets complicated. Astrophotography can be very frustrating because the littlest thing can throw the whole night session off. But we were able to look at some stuff. DJ Curious was with us, and we were able to see the Veil Nebula, Cassiopeia's ghost. Unfortunately, it was nearly full moon, so I didn't get to take advantage of the Arizona dark skies like I would have liked to. But it was still cool to know that I could bring it this far to another state, reassemble it, and get it up and running in less than an hour and be shooting targets and getting good pictures. So that was fun. But towards the end of the night, well, not really the end of the night, after a few targets, it disconnected. And so now I'm going to have to troubleshoot that, figure out why it disconnected, but that's not really a good thing. So I'm a little concerned about it, but it's something that I'm sure I'll be able to fix.
Yeah, you said you've seen it kind of do that before, and you might know which connection it is.
Yeah, there's only really one connection it could be, and it may be because everything's dusty and rocky there, so maybe I got a little piece of dust or something that did it. I'm not sure, but I'll figure it out at some point once I get it back home, get it reassembled and
Nice.
up and running.
Yeah, I like seeing your equipment in person and looking kind of at the computer and how to me, I know a couple options. I mean, 30-minute or an hour, 2-hour long exposures, or you can stack, like, got the image and get it again and get it again. And what's neat is his telescope will track as the sky moves. It'll keep it perfectly lined up and take more and more and more images of the same thing, which makes the background of the sky darker and darker, and makes, I guess, the features of the heavenly, like the luminaries and what the heavens are, pop out. And I didn't learn everything, but I learned a few things, and it was cool to see. Joe.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of flat earthers think that stacking is CGI, and admittedly, before I bought telescopes and started learning how to do it, I thought the same thing. Not necessarily CGI, but I thought it was kind of like, well, that's not a real picture if you have to stack it, because we can't see that with our naked eye. But our naked eye can't take long exposures to begin with. I think it reads like 21 frames per second or somewhere in that range. And we don't have the ability exposures. So stacking frames like uh, dark frames or biases or flat frames. And with the camera that I bought for my telescope, the good thing about it is it gets rid of some of its newer versions. So they modified it to where you don't really need to use dark frames. And it'll still give you really high quality pictures. But yeah, stacking is the moon over there, man. That is huge.
Oh wow, moon's coming up.
It's like a yellow, just brilliant yellow color, and it's massive.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh dang, we got a lot. We got like atmospheric lensing. The moon is just barely above the horizon, and it looks massive. Let me see if I can show you a few pictures. There's no way I could turn the computer and show you, but it just looks gargantuan. I'm going to show this on screen and see if I can come up here. It's